The first time I went to school, I remember very distinctly. I treated it like high school. It was one of those things like, oh, that's cool class. I'm gonna take that class, and just kind of doing what I wanted to do. And I don't want to do that paper or do that homework assignment. I didn't really take it serious. But the other two times I went to school, I remember, especially when I came home from the army, I was really struggling with like transitioning because I was a lot older than most students. But just feeling like you belong at the school is very important too. If it's not a welcoming type atmosphere, you're not going to be successful because you're not going to feel like you belong there. And for me, it was really hard because, I was on my fifth time going to college when I got to YC, and I had to make sure it counted, and I had to make sure I gave 110% because I couldn't drop out a fifth time. It's funny, I didn't know what first gen was until I actually got this job, to be honest with you. My dad's advice would be, well, if it was easy, everybody would do it, which is great advice, but not very helpful. And then my mom would say, I didn't graduate high school. I don't know what you want me to do. I can't really help you with this. That was my home life when I was going to school and saying, I don't understand this. Who can I ask? And that's when I really had to learn to lean on those that had the experience. So I think the purpose of being first gen would be you don't have the resources at home like you normally would. That's why you rely on someone like me as a first gen coordinator. I went on to my master's degree and now I'm in my doctoral program. And I think it's important because a lot of people have really good experiences you can learn from. And if you ask them, hey, what do you think about blank? They'll tell you and they'll be honest with you. And if I had to give everybody advice, and what I give my students and my clients advice-wise is just don't be afraid to ask for help. That's really the trick, I think, to being successful is being your own advocate, because no one's going to know you're struggling if you don't say something.